Okay, Saeed, #1 spot for most tenacious subscriber, that's definitely you. So I really hope you're gonna enjoy this one. First things first, more power. The most simple way to do this is to use a battery case made especially for the LG V30, with which we can add 4200 mAh of battery power. So this right here is the USB-C connector that needs to connect right there. So use it just as you would a regular case. Make sure it sits correctly. And there you go. To charge, tap hold for about a second. And there you go. Your phone is charging. When you hook up a USB-C cable to the case, you are first going to charge the phone to 100% and then the case. Next up, best smartphone grip for the job, because it can hold very thick phones, is completely CNC machined and of super sturdy build. Slide it on like this. Don't completely tighten it, so it's still easily movable. Get out the camera. Make sure you use the wide angle, and then make sure the grip doesn't show up on screen. And this is the perfect position. So this way, it'll never show up on screen when using the wide angle. Next up, once again, you'll answer for the win. This is the Pt3 Extension Bracket. Screw it right into the bottom mount of the Ironman 2 and position it at about a 45-degree angle. Then loosen this screw and turn the little cold shoe multi-mount like this. Tighten it. So this is approximately what we're going for. And if you know me, you know I love cable management, so I'm going to use a tiny cable clamp like this one to do exactly that. Remove the tape and place it on the bottom of the Pt3 right there. So it opens like this. Now the one department in which the LG V30 really struggles is low light situations, so we're gonna have to talk lighting. This is the Aperture ALM9 mini LED light. I have only recently discovered this, but I'm already in love with it. You can charge it via micro USB, and it has a battery built in that'll last you a little over 90 minutes on full brightness. It has 10 levels of brightness and of course an on and off switch. This is its mount, which is a great build in and of itself, but for this setup we don't need it. This is 3M Dual Lock, a heavy duty, sturdy, all plastic kind of Velcro. This is the regular high profile version. We're gonna need 3 pieces, a big one like this and 2 little ones. Notice how the wave patterns are running. On the big one, they are running horizontally. The wave patterns on the little ones are running vertically, because if you cross the wave patterns, 3M Dual Lock is going to work the best. So make sure the wave patterns are crossed and then apply the first little piece to the big one right there. Second little piece is applied right here. Cover comes off. And I'll place this right here, right in the middle of the back of the little ALM9 LED light. Once again, take the cover off, and now with the controls pointing up, place it right next to the Ironman 2 on the back of the battery case. Apply some firm pressure, and if you've installed the Ironman 2 correctly, you can still easily reach the on and off button of the battery case. Quick low light test with the LG V30, currently running in full auto. Let's turn on the ALM9, set to the lowest brightness to see how much of a difference it makes. And as you can see, quite the big difference already. It really is a super strong little LED light. But let's turn it to full brightness. And honestly, this is almost too bright to look into. So as you can see, quite a bit of bang for your buck here. The LG V30 has great internal audio hardware. You can record real high quality sound with that phone. That's why it makes sense to use a high quality microphone. In my case, I chose the Rode Videomic Pro because it has a built-in low cut filter and a plus 20 decibel pre-gain. Made a tiny mistake before. Actually, the multi-cold shoe mount must be applied like this, because this is where we're gonna apply the Rode Videomic Pro. Just like this. So it looks like that. Also, I'm always in favor of wind protection via a dead cat. This is the one from my cover and it's specific to the Rode Videomic Pro. Once the dead cat is applied to the microphone, we can use the Pt3 to finalize its position. This looks pretty good. Always make sure though the shock mount still works. Final piece of the puzzle, ATTech ETG003 right angled adapter, the one with the blue dot, because in this case I do need to adapt a 3-pole microphone to a 4-pole input. So the adapter plugs right into the phone, then run the cable like this, plug it into the adapter, and then use the cable tie for cable management. Microphone test number 1, LG V30 internal microphones using the hi-fi audio option. I've adjusted the settings manually inside the LG V30's manual movie mode to get the best possible audio quality out of this phone as it is. And what it is able to pull off is actually quite decent, but as you're gonna hear in a moment, using an external microphone is still a step in the right direction. Second microphone test, this time I'm using the Rode Videomic Pro, its built-in low-cut filter and plus 20 decibel pregain, as well as the mic cover dead cat for wind protection and the hi-fi setting of the LG V30. I've adjusted the audio settings inside the LG V30's manual movie mode to get the best possible quality. And as you're hearing already, it's quite a step up in audio quality. And that's why money spent on an external microphone with this setup is money spent well. And there we go, more than twice the battery life, help in low light situations, and high quality external directional shock mounted wind protected audio. So Shahid, and everybody else of course, if you liked the video, if you found it helpful, please make sure to leave a thumbs up, it's greatly appreciated. Any kind of comment or feedback is welcome, and I'll try to answer as quickly as possible. As always, thank you so much for your time, thank you for watching, and hopefully see you again soon.